Let's upcycle this letter holder that I thrifted into a crayon box. I got it last fall at a yard sale because of the shape of it. It's just begging to be made into a crayon box. I knew I could use it for something. And earlier this year, Crayola released the limited edition retired crayon sharpeners, including Dandelion, and they fit in here perfectly. I'm gonna try to pop off this star here. I have a feeling I might have to use a hairdryer. It took a bit of paint with it, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and sand the surface so that we can get to painting. And look, there's color underneath. This was a watermelon letter holder, and they covered it up with navy paint. That's a crime. Now I'm mad. Covered up watermelons and picnic checkerboard. So a couple years ago, I actually made a different Crayola box out of an old shelf that I thrifted. This one, I went for more so the 80s logo, but I think for this one, I'm gonna go for more the 90s logo so that I can match the limited edition box. And just like last time, I'm gonna use my Cricut to make a little stencil for the logo. So I'm gonna first just go on with the regular yellow in the background. It's making the construction paper start to warp. This wasn't a good idea. Yeah, it's warping really bad. This isn't gonna work. I'm not making another stencil, so we're just gonna go with it. Oh, wow. Yep. Beautiful. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of touch-ups. Okay, we finally got it cleaned up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the little stripes on either side. And I'm gonna be using masking tape this time because I know that happens to work a lot better than construction paper. Now we're talking. Yes. Now that we're done painting, I'm going to seal everything up with some Mod Podge. One last thing that I want to do is I got some piece of paperboard here that I'm going to cut to fit the backs of each of these sections in the box here. I think that way it'll help it look a lot more like the actual inside of a crayon box. I'm going to cut and glue all these pieces to fit and come back with you all when everything's finished. And here is our upcycled crayon box, all finished. I love how the front turned out. I especially love that I decided to go in with 2 shades of green this time instead of the one. I think it looks so cute. I decided to also glue some paperboard on the sides here, which ended up being extremely frustrating. The color was off, so I had to paint it, and then also the edges wanted to lift up. I ended up just shoving dominoes in there just to get them to lay flat. But now that it's finished, we get to add the sharpeners. So these 8 right here are part of the limited edition colors that they brought back in these limited edition packs. And just to fill up some space, I'm going to add 2 of the just generic Crayola sharpeners. And here it is compared to the one that I made back in 2023. I need to fix these corners here. But let's go ahead and add it to the crayon shelf. As a reminder, this is what we started with, and this is what it's looking like now. I honestly didn't think it would turn out looking this cute. I'm obsessed with it. And here it is with the rest of the shelf. I used to have these little crayon tins up there, but it kind of blocked it, so I moved them around, added this little pencil trinket dish and this crayon-themed bead maze. And it is actually hung on the wall just to give it a little bit more height. But I'd say this little crayon shelf area we got going on is pretty much done for now, except for one more project, and I'm looking at you.